The boss signs off with a cheer, and despite that, there's still a tear. Even though there's a fourth title in as many years, it actually seems as if nobody cares. And in the last game week in FPL, it seems there's some really good news to tell. The good, the bad and the ugly at Liverpool FC for EPL game week number 38, brought to you by the LFC File. Roll the intro, Jürgen. Welcome back one and all, and thanks for stopping by for the latest episode of the good, the bad and the ugly at Liverpool FC podcast for the latest and last FPL, and EPL game week number 38 for this season's Barclays Premier League. So as per the usual process, remember to like, subscribe and press the notification bell, and of course to tell your friends and fam, and remember to share, and let's spread the love and grow the community still together. With that said, let's get cracking on with the good, and that has got to be Liverpool signing off the 23-24 Premier League season with a victory. Yeah, good game. Liverpool played pretty well, fairly rudimentary result. In fact, they could have and should have won by a much greater margin, which is a familiar tale for Liverpool this season. But nevertheless, they did run out 2-0 winners. It was helped, I would say, by Wolves having Nelson Semeda sent off on 28 minutes. But that was a shame for Wolves, of course, but it handed Liverpool the initiative, and they took the lead through Gary Mac Allister. He doesn't play for Liverpool anymore. Sorry, Alexis Mac Allister on 34 minutes. And then Quansah got his second goal in as many games. Wow, on the 40th minute. So not bad, absolutely can't complain there. Sorry, I'll stop moving the iPhone around and making noise. Yeah, good result for Liverpool. As I said, it's they should have won by, it could have easily been 4-5-0. Chances galore for Liverpool, as is usually the case, and maybe this is something Arne Slot has realised or noticed, and will be doing his best to install just that little bit more fire in the bellies of the Liverpool players. And I've got the Liverpool FC official Twitter or X account, and they have signing off Jürgen Klopp's reign with a win and 2-0 full time. So a good result to bring down the curtains on a very illustrious and eventful reign for Mr. Jürgen Norbert Klopp. So an emotional affair, as you can imagine, and we will be coming on to that a little bit later. So good result for the Reds. It's nice to finish the league on a positive note. Where the final standings are concerned, Man City win on 91 points, Arsenal runners up on 98, and Liverpool, of course, third on 82 points. But Man City being Man City, money bags and best players, blah, 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 they've seemed to have taken the title yet again. Commiserations for the Gooners. I think they will be very upset because they've actually, they've been masters of their own downfall, I suppose, much like Liverpool. But there you go. It is what it is. So, yeah, congratulations to Man City on the fourth in a row. Even though I wouldn't say we're exactly on a level playing field, be that as it may. Next we have a not bad, which is just a mention, of course, I guess, as it's the last game for Jürgen Klopp. I've got the Empire of the Kop here with their tweet, "We're done and a broken heart." Sad as it may seem. And we've got there the tweet there, the picture of a distraught Virgil van Dijk crying as he embraces the outgoing manager. Yeah, sad day, but you know, as they say in all famous poems, the king is dead, long live the king. And that brings us on to the ugly. And yeah, I would say it's fairly ugly. Man City winning the league yet again. And I've got a tweet from Indicalian News here where they say, breaking, according to sources at Sky Sports PL, 60% more viewers are currently watching Klopp's farewell rather than watching MCFC title celebrations. And who is surprised? Me for one, not. Yeah, it gets a bit boring, actually, a bit like Man City's football. But at the end of the day, they're champions, they deserve credit until anyone proves or says otherwise. And we go again next season with our new boss. Anyway, before we wrap up, I just a couple of things actually noted from yesterday's from Jürgen Klopp's departing celebrations. And the first thing was his chant for Arne Slot, which was heard during the match yesterday. Arne Slot, la 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 la, Arne Slot. So this one is going to be the new chant, absolutely for sure. And I think it was a nice touch that Klopp asked the fan base to get behind the new manager and believe. And I've got some clips here of him making his speech and giving out the new Arne Slot chant, which no doubt will be adopted very quickly, if not already. So that was a nice one. And yeah, before we get onto the Fantasy Premier League update, which I'm looking forward to this week, is just this last one here from Watch LFC, where they've got John Barnes rapping to who is it? I think it's the Sugar Hill Gang, isn't it? Hotel, motel, Holiday Inn. And we've got John Barnes giving it some, and then we've got Jürgen Klopp cutting some rug next to him. So he's going to be sorely missed, I have to say. And there have been occasions where I have criticised him, and I don't make any apologise for that. People have criticised me. I've criticised other people, and this is just a part of life. I've tried to do it constructively, which I think is not a very common thing, unfortunately, but there you go. But overall, we, Liverpool FC, have been royally spoilt over the last 9 years since Mr. Klopp came through the doors at Liverpool Football Club. So, yeah, it's a shame to see him go. I'm looking forward to Arne Slot. I was speaking with the taxi driver, I think I mentioned last time, about in Rotterdam actually last week, and he said, yeah, you guys won't be disappointed. So I hope he hits the ground running. And Feyenoord, if you haven't seen their football, it's a very similar one to Liverpool. But I would even say it's probably up that notch a little bit more. He's turned the dial that little bit more if you're talking about rock and roll football, and really, a kind of smashing the door down, let's get at them kind of football. So I'm looking forward to that next season with a lot of optimism. Bring it on. And yeah, if there are any music producers out there, get in touch with Mr. Klopp or John Barnes. It could be a very profitable double act in the making there. I rest my case. And last, but definitely not least, I have the Game Week 38 Fantasy Premier League update for the world-renowned FC Bumpy Grasted FC. FC Bumpy Grasted? Well, FC Bumpy Grasted, you get the drift. You can see here I've finished with an above average score, which I'm happy with because it's been a bit of a bit choppy the last few weeks, I have to say. So 68 against an average of 52. One has to be pleased with that. And Mateta, you can see, chipped in with 20 points there. He's actually made the difference, but I can say as you'll find out shortly. Probably Flecken with 1 point has been my deciding player. Not to mention Palmer with 12. Yes, and we'll come on to that very shortly. We go on to the league position. We got Foden there as well, actually. Foden on 15, so that's good. Not bad. Nowhere near the high of, 154, but never mind. Dusseldorf Super League finished in 8th. A decent score. You can see Brabus 11 got 106 there. Don't know how they managed that, but anyway, yeah, happens. These guys are complete lunatics. They have no family, they have no friends, they only live for fantasy Premier League. So I think to finish not last is a major achievement on 2,028 points. So that will be my marker for next season, and I have learnt a great deal over the last couple of seasons, which I will bring into the 24-25 season. Now, finally, we go on to the League of Kings. The number we all know, and you can see at the last update on the 19th of May at 21-23, you can see that finishing in first position is FC Bumpy Grasted. Champione, champione, yes, with the score of 68 points, and Flecken, my goalie, with 1 point, gives me a 1 point lead over Triplet FC. And you can see there, 1,990 points has been just enough, but enough nonetheless to give me the win for that league. Will I be awarded with a prize and laden with cash? I doubt it very much. Anyway, it's all for the fun and not for the financial gain. Yes, I'm very happy with that. This is something I'm very proud of. So there you go. Finished on a very nice note. And before I wrap up, I'm going to leave some videos and a couple of photos on my website for the Distinguished Gentleman's Ride, which I took part in yesterday. So it was very nice. There's a little video clip there you can see, just a few bits and pieces. So yeah, it was very nice turnout. Thanks to those that have contributed and donated. There is still time to do so if you haven't done it yet, so get your skates on. You can actually donate anytime, so please do so. I will leave a link in the description as per always. So thanks very much for that. I will wrap it up there. Much appreciated as always. Remember to like, subscribe and press the notification bell. And on that very positive note, I will bid you all a very good week. Look after yourselves, take care, be good to one another, and I will see you all in the next one. There will be a few videos. I'll try and do a weekly video now. The season's over. Maybe whether it's going to be some transfers. I try not to speculate, but completed ones anyway. Maybe 1 or 2 on the new boss. And let's see how we get on next year. So until the next one, peace. ULFC5.